Well, I'm still roaming about on Thanksgiving Monday in Toronto, and right now my travels have brought me to Clarence Square. It's a park at Spadina and Clarence Square in the entertainment district. And I'm not here. The park is it's an old park. It's my understanding it's one of the last remaining and oldest parks within the city core. I'm not here to look at the park. It's just a parkette, really, and there's a sizable homeless encampment to my left. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to put eyes on a Victoria Cross plaque erected by the Government of Canada, and I'm going to show you that plaque right now. So this plaque outlines Canada's first Victoria Cross, and it's to commemorate our first VC, and his name was Alexander Dunn. I'll read the plaque to you. Born in 1833, a short distance north of this site, Alexander Dunn was educated at Upper Canada College and at Harrow, England. In 1853, he was commissioned lieutenant in the 11 Hoosiers. A participant in the charge of the Light Brigade at Balaclava on October 25, 1854, he saved the lives of 2 of his regiment by cutting down their Russian attackers, and thus became Canada's first winner of the newly created Victoria Cross. In 1858, Dunn helped to raise the 100th Royal Canadian Regiment, which he later commanded. In 1864, he transferred to the 33 Duke of Wellington's Regiment, and 4 years later, he was accidentally killed while hunting in Abyssinia. Now, the medal was created by Queen Victoria on the behest of Queen Victoria in 1856, and it was awarded to the first 62 in 1857. Now, on June 26, 1857, Queen Victoria presented the first 62 VCs at an awards ceremony in Hyde Park in front of a crowd of 100,000. Dunn was amongst that group of the first recipients. So, what I'd like to add also with regards to Alexander Dunn, his VC came up for auction in the early 1900s, and on the behest of the Canadian government, the Council General, I believe it was Council General to England from Canada, was authorized to purchase it, and that happened. So subsequently, the medal made its way back to Canada, and it made its way back to his alma mater of Upper Canada College. My understanding is that Upper Canada College still owns the original VC of Mr. Dunn. It's not on display. The original was on display until the mid-70s, I believe, but then it was replaced with a replica VC. So they still own the medal. It has been on loan to the Canadian War Museum in Ottawa at times, but I'm not sure its exact location right now. I would love to see it someday. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I'd love to touch a VC one day. I don't know if that'll ever happen, an original. To date, I think I've seen 12 or 13 original VCs at the Canadian War Museum, but I've never touched one. Got a little sidetrack there. A lady came up with a Shar-Pei dog, and I got talking to her about that. Bit of a strange bird, but anyhow. So yeah, getting back to the medal at Upper Canada College. It's my understanding it's in their possession, and also they also have another VC alumnus that attended that school, and that was Hampton Zane Churchill, and they own his VC as well, to my understanding. And I visited Hampton Churchill's final resting spot at St. James Cemetery in Toronto months ago. But I just thought I'd come down and put eyes on this placard, because I'm probably never going to see the final resting spot of Alexander Dunn. Like I said, he's buried in a very obscure place over near Ethiopia, and I know there was talk of trying to repatriate his remains to Canada, but for some reason that has fallen short, and for whatever reason he hasn't been repatriated. I think they should repatriate him, but that's not for me to decide. But anyhow, yeah, so I'm just down here at Clarence Square Park, which it's a very strange place for a placard, but he was born around here in York, Upper Canada, so that's why it's here. But the park itself, yeah, it's a little sketchy, but that's besides the point. Okay, enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving Monday.